Hold on while I fix my hair here. Turns out I was right the whole time on the Fujifilm X-T4 price. I've been telling everybody now for about a week or so that it'd be $1,700 or somewhere right around $700. And I was correct. Fuji Rumors from their reliable source posted that in US dollars that the Fujifilm X-T4 will be $1,700. There's only 3 major changes on the camera, 2 of which actually don't contribute to the cost factor of production. One is a completely different battery, and of course there's not really any research and development in that, but there's a completely different screen, of course, and that's not a contributing factor to the cost. I mean, obviously the fully articulating screen and its specific hinge is completely different, but it is not a different ultimate price factor in the production. It's the IBIS mech, and that's what I was telling people. I said that the release price on the X-T3 being basically $1,500, that the X-T4 should be right at $1,700 plus or minus, somewhere right around there, but not minus really. And I thought it could possibly be $1,800, but I kept telling everybody $1,700. The IBIS mech cannot be installed by machine. To what level the IBIS mech and its voice coils are obviously wound and created by machines, including the actual tray that it sits on, is one thing, but labor is more expensive than parts, no matter where anything is built these days, whether it be Japan or China, even with lower labor costs. So I knew that the IBIS mech would tack on an additional $200 to the camera. And actually, even for countless months prior to this, I've told people that would be the case. There's no way that the X-T4 can cost the same price as the X-T3 did at release. So that's the info. Also, too, since most of you don't actually have an X Pro 3, the LCD, whether you agree whether it's inward-facing or outward-facing, completely irrelevant, not the point. The LCD display on the X Pro 3 is absolutely unbelievable. It is just so buttery, sharp, and smooth and incredible. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. The X-T4 has reported 1.62 million on the flippy LCD display. People are going to be really shocked. Of course, it's going to be a touch display, just the same as the X-T3. But people are going to be shocked at how buttery, sharp, and smooth, and the incredible detail that would be on the X-T4 display, because it's the X Pro 3 screen is a real shocker, even from that of the X-T3. So anyway, that's the difference in $200. There's significant labor actually in assembling the sensor subassembly to the subassembly of the IBIS mech. None of that stuff is done by hand. All attachment of the sensor to the IBIS mech is done by hand. Okay? I'm not talking about the manufacture of the IBIS mech, but the assembly, the mating of the two is always done by hand. There's no machine out there that does that, so I know it'd be right around $200, but I was spot on. So there we go. $1,700 US dollars for the Fujifilm X-T4. Wait for it. Fujifilm. Oh, well, when's it going to be released? Nobody knows that yet. They're going to announce it here, on the 26th of February. It should be released sometime like mid-March or late March, or even possibly sometime in April. So, like, somewhere around late March and to mid-April area is the best speculation that anybody has on X-T4 release. So, but we'll find out here in, 9 days or something like that.